welcome to the day before Easter. So today my mom and I are literally in the kitchen for the entire day, so we're going to take you on that journey with us. And right now I am coloring eggs because that's the fun part. So these are some of the colors that I've done. As you can see, they all look really dark, but that one's like a raspberry, that one I think is purple, that one's turquoise, that one's blue. Those are going to be red, and then that right there is an orange one, and that is like a lighter purple. So I am dyeing the eggs right now. My mom wants me to talk about the red dye because it's actually a Greek red dye, and it's the color is supposed to be very, very true and very pure, as opposed to like the other ones where it's kind of like out of the box sort of stuff. So the red one came out of like a packet, and that's the thing in our tradition for us, because we're Russian, so we need to have a lot of red eggs. And like whenever we go to my grandma's house, it's always red eggs, like everywhere.
It represents the blood of Christ.
And it represents the blood of Christ. So that's what we're doing right now. And also my mom is making a traditional Russian meal, and this is what it looks like. It's pirozhki. So this is just the meat boiling down, and I've been able to taste test it, so that's been fun and nummy. And I will continue to vlog as we continue to make stuff throughout the day. Alright guys, so we're making progress on the eggs. These are our red ones. And we still have all the dyes. Still some more to do. And now we are separating eggs from egg yolks. God, to all of you bakers out there, I give you mad props. My hand is cramping up so severely right now. So right now we're making kulich, which is another Russian. It's like a
traditional.
It's a traditional like sweet bread, right?
It's
Not sweet, not to be mistaken with sweetbreads, which are brains, but it's a sweet bread. Yeah.
But we can just put all that in there. There's nothing in there.
Yeah. And so you have to add in all the eggs, but you have to do it one at a time, and it's a very tedious process. But then once you have them all in, then you have to eventually knead the dough.
Okay.
So now we're making the dough for the pirozhki, and because it is a little milky, we're going to have to add a little more flour to it so that it actually turns into a dough and not like a milky substance. So that's what we're doing right now. And now we get to paint eggs, and I'm starting to make a little flower on this one. I did a little glittery design on that one. And my mom has hers barricaded so that nobody will go near it or kill it, and that's what hers looks like. It kind of looks like a feather-ish thing. Like a peacock feather. No?
Okay.
Okay. And today is a completely and totally makeupless day, and we're also watching movies, and right now we're watching something with Miss Congeniality. What's her name?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. And the dude who cheated on his wife. What's his name? Pierce?
British. No, not Pierce.
Not Pierce?
British guy.
Another British dude. It's a movie, and it's on Wii, and we're watching it right now as we paint eggs and wait for my dad to come home because
It's rising.
Alright, so we made 2 kuliches, which are like the sweet bread that I was saying earlier. And the first time we put it into the oven, it wasn't rising, and we're like, oh, this is not good. And so now we split them up and put them in their 2 little trays, and they are rising, and we're really excited because I got a really big arm workout from like mixing everything together. And now we're waiting for my dad to come home to get more yeast because now we messed up the pirozhki for what we have to do after this.
But that's rising also right now after I put more flour into it.
The dough is?
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for my dad to get more yeast. And also my grandma is coming also. So fun. And now it's finally time for lunch after we've been in the kitchen for about 3 hours. So I'm having salmon with cream cheese. It's a veggie cream cheese and pepper and lemon. And I like a lot of pepper and a lot of lemon. So that's what I'm about to eat right now. And then because I've been in the kitchen all day, my daddy went out and got me coffee. Thank you. Now you've been cooking in kitchen when flour is all over you. I'm literally covered in flour. The entire floor has flour on it, and that wasn't even intentional. It's just like the whole, it's white on white, but like you can see flour, and there's more dough that I get to roll out. And we have 2 trays of pirozhki so far.
And more flour.
And there's more flour now on the counter. And some dough just flung up against the lamp. And I have my Starbucks, and I'm drinking that and getting through the day, and I've been in the kitchen since 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm very tired. And I'm essentially not a person today. I'm like a
Bum?
No, like the Michelin Man, but like out of flour, so like the flour fanatic. I'm trying to use alliteration and I'm failing. So, flour failure. That's what we're doing right now. Alright, so I'm all doughy and stuff, but right now we are making pierogi, and this is the dough that we're rolling out. And this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven after it's risen. We're also watching White Chicks because, you know, why not? And this is what the meat looks like. And then that had to be boiled down, and it is all shank.
It's it's beef shank with onions and a lot of dill, a lot of butter, pepper, salt.
So essentially, when you're Russian, you don't think about calories, you just think about how good it is because you need to keep warm. And then this is what they look like after they've been rolled into the dough. And then we're also going to fry them, and I will show you guys what that process looks like too. And now the frying begins. And we have really, really hot oil, and that's essentially what happens when you put it in first and the oil splatters everywhere. But so these are all of them. And we are slowly putting them in one by one. And then like we kind of, once one's been in for a little bit, then you put another one in so that the oil isn't too hot and you don't burn them. And then when they're golden brown, you take them out and put them into a paper bag so that it soaks up all of the oil. And then this is how it's been done in my family for like, what, 50 years or so?
100.
100 years, a long time. So this is how you do them.
Because I'm happy, I'm alone. If you feel like a room without I'm alone. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, I'm alone. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, I'm alone. If you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can you bring me down?
Taste test time! Whee! Okay everyone, so it is Easter Sunday today, and I'm just going to kind of continue the vlog onto today. But I'm going to show you our table, and we went to Mass this morning for Easter, and we are also going to have like a brunchy thing for Easter right now. Yeah? So this is our table. This is the kulich that my mom and I made, and that's another one that we made. So like they have all the pretty bows and everything. And this is the table. It's very colorful. Those are the eggs that we made, and like the few hand-painted ones that we made are also on there. Then we have our candle. That's actually a thing that I made my mom for Christmas. And all of like the different place settings. The flowers. And then we have little lint bunnies. And then the table from the front looks like this. And then because we're Russian, go Hristos Voskresi. And yeah, that's what we have right now, and we're gonna have some food also, and I'll vlog what we eat. My grandma grew clementines, and this is what one of the little ones looks like, and then she gave my mom the tree. And that's her little Easter basket. So now, so now we have pineapple, we have 4 different types of hams, and they're all just kind of like scattered about the table, and we have them with spicy mustard on top of the kulich, which my grandfather's actually cutting right now, and then we also have some caviar. And my aunt got one of the eggs that I made yesterday. Hopefully it's a lucky one. Okay, now a traditional thing that we do is an egg fight. So everybody has their eggs. Everybody has to go fight
Ringo chopsticks
for stuff. I have to record and do it at the same time.
Oh, she always
Leah won?
Oh, no, she got one side.
I got one side.
So
What's that mean?
even.
I'm out. My mom now has to go around, and then she has to keep
It's the
playing.
breaking it's the egg.
He cracked.
Everybody is-
Okay, now my uncle's egg.
Is a chick coming out?
Oh, she cracked my grandma.
That's the winning.
Yeah, you have to do the other side.
Yeah, flip the other side.
Be happy it's not a goose.
All right, well, I lost that one.
You didn't lose because you still have another side. You can go
Do you?
do it with Carol or Mom.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can do it with Vadim.
And so
Wait a
then
second.
everybody just kind of goes around the table.
Yeah, here we go. Now
Done.
you.
Once it started to crack, it's
That's
done.
it.
Yeah.
I don't have the pointy. Now you have to do.
Oh, okay, I'll give you this
You have
one.
to do it.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
This
Wind
for the
up
shelf.
even.
Even.
And then it's a
No,
tradition to
I'm
have
gonna
caviar on
just
top
like
of the egg once you've
Alright,
cut it
I
in
like
half. And my grandma's the one that won the egg beating.
All right.
So, the egg battle. And now we move on to ham, and we
I know.
have it with Russian
No, he
butter on
aired
top of
it
the
at the beginning,
coulis,
so I
which is
think
what
it's
we
super
made.
good between it.
And then we
It's so cool.
have our ham on top.
A friend of
So
mine
this
had
is
one
what we
that
have, and it's
plugs into
different
the
types of
bottle.
mustards
That
and
area
5
does
different
it
types of
pour.
hams. And now we are having bouillon, or in English bouillon, and we're having pirishki. And there is no really English translation for that, but if you're Spanish, it's like an empanada sort of thing. And so that is like our main dish for Easter. And everybody gets to pick their own, and it's in a little festive basket. So I am back at school now. It is quite late. Actually, it's really late, but I am back at school, and it is the ending of Easter Sunday. And that is, or this is going to be like the ending of my vlog, because I'm going to go to bed bed soon, obviously, because I'm tired. I'm going to bed. But I'm listening to some music right now and just like moving in some of the stuff that I brought back with me. And I have some food, so I'm going to end up having that probably throughout the week, which means I'm going to save some meal plan money, and I'll be able to spend that on coffee. But I am really, really, really pooped. So this is going to be the ending of my little Easter weekend vlog.